Most job seekers in Dubai are playing a losing game. They are desperately tailoring their CVs for the jobs that existed yesterday, fighting over the same saturated roles. But if you want to command a premium salary, become virtually unfireable, and get proactively headhunted in this hyper competitive market, you need to align your career with what Dubai is building for tomorrow. The blueprint for that exact future is already public. It is called Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to decode this massive government initiative, pivot your skills, and make your CV completely future proof. Welcome back. I'm Dr. HR. Right now, the UAE is undergoing one of the most aggressive economic and infrastructural transformation in modern history. The Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan is not just about building new roads or laying down concrete. It's a fundamental visionary redesign on how the city operates, aiming to make Dubai the absolute best city in the world to live in. To put this into perspective, the population of Dubai is projected to surge from 3.3 million to 5.8 million and a potential up to 7.8 million by year 2040. More people means more infrastructure, more services, and most importantly, an explosion of high-level jobs. But the companies driving this massive growth don't just want body seats. They want strategic candidates who understand the macro vision. If you want to be a top-tier candidate, you cannot just rely on your old degree. Here is how you align your job search and upskill around the three biggest pillars of the 2040 vision. Pillar 1. The sustainability and green economy boom. If you think sustainability is just a corporate buzzword, your career is going to be left behind. Under the 2040 Master Plan, a staggering 60% of Dubai's total land area will be dedicated to nature reserves and rural nature areas. The government is officially doubling the size of green and recreational spaces across the Emirates. Furthermore, they are aggressively implementing the 20-minute city concept. This policy ensures that the resident can access 80% of their daily needs and destinations within a 20-minute walk or bicycle ride. The vision introduced AI-powered systems for traffic management, smart energy grids, and public utilities, alongside flexible transport modes like robo-trams. What does this mean for your job search? It means every major developer, logistics firms, and corporate entity in the UAE is desperately looking for professionals who understand ESG, the environmental, social, and governance, and smart integration. If you are in supply chain or logistics, you need to upskill in the sustainable procurement and green transit systems. The plan heavily emphasizes smart mobility and reducing the carbon footprint. If you are in construction, architecture, or engineering, you must pivot your expertise towards sustainable building practices, LEED certification, drought-resistant landscaping, and energy-efficient infrastructure. If you are in finance or corporate planning, learn how to audit for ESG compliance, navigate green bonds, and model the financial returns of renewable energy technology. Pillar 2. Hyper-Specialization in the 5 urban center. The day of being vague journalist in Dubai are completely over. The 2040 plan physically divides the city growth into 5 distinct specialized urban hubs. You need to target your job search geographically and sectorally based on these centers. Center 1. The Heritage Club, Deira and Bar. This area will focus heavily on preserving culture, tradition, and archaeological sites. If you work in cultural preservation, urban heritage, or traditional tourism, this is your target zone. 2. The Financial Core, Downtown Business Bay and DIFC. This remains the global economic and commercial centers. Jobs here will demand highest level skills in fintech, international regulatory compliance, and digital banking. 3. The Tourism and the Leisure Hub, Dubai Marina and JBR, dedicated to international tourism, waterfront attractions, and entertainment. 4. The Logistics and Innovation Hub, Expo 2020 and Dubai South. This is massive hotspot for affordable housing, international exhibitions, mobility, and large-scale logistics operations. 5. The Tech and the Knowledge Hub, Dubai Silicon Oasis Center. This district is entirely focused on science, technology, research, and the digital economy. How to upskill? Look at your industry. identify which one of these five hubs is naturally belongs to you. If you are an IT professional, you shouldn't just be applying blindly to every company in the UAE. You should be tailoring your CV to highlight skills in AI, Internet of Things, IoT, and smart city network to target high-tech firms aggressively, expanding in Dubai Silicon Oasis. Pillar 3, the hospitality, health, and education explosion. The 2040 plan is actively preparing for millions of new residents and a massive influx of global tourists. To accommodate this, the land area dedicated to hotels and tourist activity is going to increase by an incredible 134%. The length of public beaches will increase by 400%. Meanwhile, the spaces specifically allocated for education and health facilities will increase by a full 25%. This is an absolute goldmine for job seekers, but you must realize that the technical standards are rising rapidly. In healthcare, hospitals won't just need traditional doctors and nurses, they will need specialists in telemedicine, health tech, AI medical diagnostic, and advanced healthcare administration to effectively manage this 25% physical expansion. In education, as the population spikes, the demand of edtech professionals, digital curriculum developers for highly diverse expatriate population, and a modern school administrator will skyrocket. In tourism and hospitality, with a 134% increase in allocated space, we are moving far beyond basic hotel management. You need to upskill in luxury guest experience, ecotourism, and leveraging deep data analytics to predict and monetize tourist behavior. The action plan. 2040 proofing your CV as a HR director. I can confidently tell you that when I see a CV that speaks the language of the future, that candidate immediately goes to a very top of the pile. How is your specific actions for today to align your profile with Dubai Vision 2040? Audit your vocabulary. Go to your CV and LinkedIn profile right now and update your terminology to match the exact language the UAE government and top tier corporations are using. Replace generic terms with powerful phrases like sustainable development, smart mobility, digital transformation, human-centric design, and ESG compliance. Embrace micro-credentialing. You do not need to quit your job and go back to university for a 4-year master's degree. Spend your weekend getting certified in high-yield, future-proof areas like AI prompt engineering, sustainable supply chain management, or advanced data analytics. These micro-credentials prove to an employer that you are proactively upskilling for the new economy. The interview flip. When you finally get into an interview room, use the 2040 plan to your ultimate advantage. During the reverse interview phase, when they ask if you have any questions, you say, I know the company is expanding its operations in the line of Dubai 2040, focus on sustainability, smart technology, and digital economy. How does this specific role contribute to the macro transition over the next 12 to 18 months? That single question proves you are not just looking for a paycheck, it proves you are a strategic thinker, a visionary leader, and a partner who understands the broader economic landscape of the UAE job market is not shrinking, it is rapidly evolving. The professional who will struggle to find work in the coming years are the ones who stubbornly refuses to adapt to the new reality. The professionals who will thrive, the ones who will command the best salaries and the most respect, are the ones who read the blueprint, anticipate the market demand, and actively build their skill set to meet it. The Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan is literally giving you the answers to the test even before you walk into an interview room. Use it. For daily career secrets, advanced resume hacks, and insider updates on the UAE labor market, make sure you are following my social channels. I am Dr. HR. Stay focused, stay professional, upskill for the future, and I'll see you at the top.